Okay, there we go, guys. We are starting now with, in my opinion, one series that are can be absolutely crazy, and nearly 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's go. And this is, well, as you can see, there's YinYang versus Savage team, and well, pretty crazy known players here, right, Nelly? And well, what we can expect with this roster? Fire, Goku, Star, Paladin, Leaks, and Mr. Yo. Mr. Nelly.
It feels like those are two teams that we normally expect to be in the top round of 8 every single time. So it feels a bit bad that, well, we will lose at least one team here and that won't make it into the main event. As we said earlier, YinYang probably our favorites, but Star, Goku, Fire, that sounds scary as well.
That sounds like crazy. Goku has a pocket with what? With Persian, so we didn't fail. Then we have Mr. Yo as a Frank's pocket as well. On the right side we have Blue, Leaks, Saracen. So, well, when I see Leaks with some civilization like this, I'm wondering what he's going to do. Fire, Britons, and then in the south we have Stark Ethiopians versus Paladin Chinese. Chinese as a flank here. What do you think, Nelly?
Well, Chinese are extremely strong in team games, right? You get arguably the best team bonus there with the extra farms for everyone, and yeah, that just plays out so nicely in those scenarios. You have the extra villagers from the start as well, and I think they're a really solid choice.
Okay, let's see. You need, of course, a really smooth Dark Age. And then you definitely can be ahead, like you said, 1, 2 villages. Let's see then the maps. For the pocket, Mr. Yo, the goal is a little bit far, but since his pocket should be okay, he most likely will go scout. He has wood very close to the TC, and he's at the back. And then Yellow, I'm checking the other pocket, has wood also close at the back too. And the goal a little bit more exposed forward, so pretty similar to Mr. Yo. But do you think we will see here some trash aggression, or like Paladin is doing, it just focus on his economy? And well, with China you usually go directly archers, right?
Yeah, I think we will see a lot of meta here in so many games. It will always be like scout opening, double archers on the side, and I think I don't see any reason at the moment why we wouldn't see that in every single Arabia game.
Okay, well, maybe that can be different with Leaks, because Leaks is, for me, is, I don't know how to call it, if he's not really consistent player, or I mean, he's capable to be the best, and also some good Titanics, man.
Yeah, he puts himself into weird scenarios as well, right? He puts his opponent into very ugly scenarios, but yeah, sometimes he is very vulnerable in the back as well. But honestly, with Saracens, it just feels so standard, or feels so expected to see archers with an early market from him as well.
Yeah, but he's facing Britons, a civilization that maybe in the start it won't get big advantage with the Saracens, but if the game go longer, don't you prefer the Britons?
Yes, I do, but there's a tiny window where Saracens are up to castle edge earlier, and with your bonus you can break the walls quite nicely. I think, yeah, if you play this super aggressively, this could work out for you. Fire, by the way, didn't find 2 of his sheep in front of his base.
Okay, look at this. I'm gonna put his point of view, and he's missing 4. Oh well, he didn't explore that well. There's a lot of black area. Then we can check the matchups individually. Like Mr. Yo, a beast as a player, it should be a favorite. I mean, in position with Goku. Goku is an excellent pocket too, but Mr. Yo is a top class. Most of the people top 5 player. But do you think that matters that much in team games?
Yeah, absolutely. The thing is, Goku might be one of the most underappreciated people. Even Fire says Goku might be the best Brazilian team game player. I don't agree, but Fire is a huge fanboy of him, and they have great chemistry as two huge friends. I think Goku will deliver way better games than most people would expect.
Yeah, I completely agree. I mean, he's an excellent team game player, you know. And honestly, since he was more or less inactive till the tournament, Goku is the reason that they are not top 8, this team. Because Stark and Fire has a really high rated, but not Goku. But he could be there for sure, but he wasn't playing enough and he didn't reach that position. Otherwise, probably the matchups between these teams will never happen.
Yeah, that's so true. Or in the main event, right, where
Yeah.
they are supposed to meet. And also, you could maybe blame Ryut for him being active so late, because now he did he break 2.1k even?
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean,
I think so.
yeah. I mean, Ryut, man. Now he's back. Why not before, amigo? But anyway, let's see, because now Fire is doing militias. I mean, he's there with militias. And let's see how aggressive he's going to go. Mr. Yo spotted those militias. He needs to be careful. He lost a lot of HP in that scout. Now Lix is also losing some HP. And he's going forward already. Fire to face what? Lix that is almost feudal age, but no militias at all.
That's an interesting choice here, and it will be the Man-at-Arm opening from the Britain player. I think he won't do too much, and Lux, he just needs one archer and should be able to defend this.
Yeah, and the mining camp from his goal, Lix is very easy to wall. The wood 2 is very close, now he's doing the second archery range, so that might give him some small advantage. If he's not getting any damage, yeah, he will have double archery range quite fast. Now he's walling a little bit the berries, and being with the archers there should be completely fine and ahead to Fire.
Yeah, well, let's see if ahead, but surely not taking any damage at the moment. Woodline needs to be walled as well. Already the blacksmith, that's quite early here, before the market.
Yeah, but he has the resources. He's gonna make the fletching right away, and then with the fletching, then even easier to defend against those man-at-arms. Of course, Mr. Yo, I feel that Mr. Yo and Goku will have to play this side.
Well, makes a lot of sense, right? The other side looks pretty defensive, both going defensive archer ranges, and we have all the aggression here, which I think should be better for Lux here, because he gets his archer numbers out way quicker.
Yeah. Also, Mr. Yo here now, remember, with Frank's scouts, he's gonna have 9 HP more, sorry, than the scouts from Goku. That's a small advantage. And of course, it will have disadvantage during all feudal age, because you're not gonna make bloodlines till beating castle age. Now the archer is going to be there, and Fire has only one archery range. So now is the momentum to try to make some good push. Try to go aggressive for YinYang, for the Chinese team.
And Fire Seeker, only 5 on gold, only 1 lumber camp here, isn't looking too smooth. I think Castle Age transition will be really late for him.
Yeah, I was checking there too, and well, Lix will make the market as soon as possible, and he's already doing, remember that it's only cost 75 wood, that's pretty cheap. Basically nothing. Now the archers are they going directly to Paladin?
I think they want to attack the pocket, but Mr. Yo sees that. Now asked for the army of Lux, who should be coming over. I don't see them taking any damage on the other side. Paladin against Dark.
Yeah, I'm checking there. Scout and archer, he's trying to micro. That he has a fletching for a Stark. So, to be honest, that was an okay trade for Paladins, according that he does have the fletching with his army. Just look.
Probably entering against Ethiopians, right? But, well, is that really the scenario that you want to be in? He's actually 4 villagers ahead of Stark.
Yeah, it's crazy, man.
Here?
Really? Well, you should have 2 villages, but not 4, right?
That's weird. Yeah, and it's no wheelbarrow.
No. Stark does have the wheelbarrow. I'm checking on the right side now. Well, in the middle, a scout chasing is going back. And the military numbers. Lix got 9 army, Fire 11, so Fire is ready to hold. Now look at the huge walls that Lix is trying. He misclick or something because I listened some bell. And, well, nervous nearly. People is stressed because, to be honest, this series, best of 3, losing 1 game, it puts you at the limit, so yeah, and be careful, man.
Neither player or neither team can be happy with this draw, right? You're supposed to get a way easier draw in the first round. If you're SSY, you are clearly a top 8 team, and then you're getting put to the test in an only best of 3 series. The pressure has to be on.
Yeah, it has to be there. It really has to be there. Well, this only told good that a lot of good teams are joining the tournament, which is good. That's why we also have this top 16 and also 8 teams last week. So top 24 teams joining the tournament. Now he's dealing with the men-at-arms, the archers in the wood nearly. Now Lix is having a lot of problems here against Fire archers.
Okay, only 2 villagers down. That's Could have been worse. Archer's now going through the center. Maybe they can find something against Goku, who has no defense at all and still
Oh my God.
solid 4 or 5 minutes away from reaching Castle Edge. That could do a lot of damage here from Lux.
Yes, he's losing another villager blue on the right. There you go on that walls. But now, like you said, the pocket will have a really bad time here. Mr. Yo is going together with so many archers. It's true that Paladin is gonna be, well, Paladin is defending with 1 tower and China economy will be really great. And now, like you said, oh my God, he's going away now with all the villagers, yes, but a lot of idle time. And now, how Goku is going to defend? He need to make a tower, and that's, as a pocket, is also massive, because now in the transition to Castle Age, won't have a TC, but well, it won't even have the tower nearly.
Oh yeah, and I don't really know why he thought that tower could go up. Now send some villagers back onto the wood line there, and that's a massive, massive attack. And now sends all his scouts back. 6 scouts though. If I could correctly, I think Lux could win this, but oh no, now Bloodlines is coming in, and +1 defense.
Yeah, but with Bloodlines and Killbar and armor, he's gonna make when he's gonna go up. Well, look at Mr. Yo.
Goku lost the tower.
He didn't delete? What?
He didn't delete it.
He didn't delete the tower. That's massive. Goku, what's going on, man? I mean, the scouts are coming. He's gonna be with Bloodlines, but now the scouts going back. This game is looking already terrible for the Brazilians. I mean, at least the pocket situation is. Whew.
Yeah, absolutely. And Mr. Yo, he's the guy who can really carry the game then. And I think, yeah, Paladin going there as well. Let's take a look. The archers should get cleared up though.
Yeah, he's going there too. They're doing... Well, this has been always the Chinese. Great teamwork. And another thing. Look at Paladin. The supposed to be wicked point. Wicked link from the team is on the way to Castle Age nearly.
Yeah.
Even faster than a Stark.
Stark's weird base that he created for himself. He can't do the damage on the other side. Mr. Yo, even building a second market there, tries to hold with the walls, and Goku is just in so much pain.
Goku is getting destroyed. Goku got 34 villages, almost no army. Look at the wood nearly, because soon you're not gonna see anything there. He's gonna go 1 village down. How many villages down? Scouts coming. Also now, Mr. Yo, and Mr. Yo is gonna be in Castle Age. It's true that now Fire and Stark are going up, but how they are going to help in this situation, nearly?
Oh god, well, they're trying to do something with crossbows probably, but Mr. Yo, if he just goes like 3 TCs plus 3 stables plus 2 defense, he can just clear up the crossbows, and then the economy lead will be so big. Look at that! Goku is still miles away from Castle Age and loses more villages.
The thing here nearly is clear. I mean, in this kind of situation, if you check minimap and you see how yellow is completely open, and then you see green base and teal base, even team wall. I mean, huge palisades, yes, but they're wall completely. Of course, the situation is much better for them. Now, Fire is joining the party, but the damage is already done on Goku.
I think Paladin should just commit, try to take as many villagers with him as he can. Oh, just passing. Only wants to go for the gold, maybe kill those 2 scouts. I think committing there against the villagers might have been the slightly better move. Fire clears this one up. Score? Surprisingly close here, man.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's absolutely crazy, but you know that the score is a little bit tricky. Why? Because Star was doing even some damage on blue. I just noticed some dead bodies from purple, but now Mr. Yo with Chain Bard in armor and Knight from Franks can make that this score really explode. Anyway, Stark is going with what? With Ethiopian archers and trying to make now some damage. He's gonna be able to raid a little bit to Mr. Yo, unlikely, because Mr. Yo got also a TC in the goal.
Yeah, has another TC in the back as well, and well, Paladin can come over pretty soon as well. Paladin now trying to find an opening. University's being rushed out by both players at the bottom there.
Okay, let's see if he's gonna break, because he's trying to break, and he will. He will, because those are many crossbows. Stark is getting into Mr. Yo and checking the nice. Well, the good thing is that Fire nearly has a lot of crossbows, so he's gonna be able to hold against blue for sure. And now Stark need to make some damage. Teal is also behind the base from Stark, so you need to make some damage. Otherwise, now Mr. Yo can be in troubles. And Goku is finally on the way to Castle Age.
Yeah, and Stark needs to do damage, but Fire needs to do damage as well. And at the moment, I'm not really sure if we will see that. He will have some villagers garrisoned with his TCs there. Mr. Yo still not losing any villagers. He's sending a lot of Knight back.
Okay, but well, at least they're doing some idle time. The numbers in villages are getting closer. It's true that Goku is behind, but there is 20 idle villages from Mr. Yo. Those crobbles probably will disappear. There's a lot of knights, and now also Paladin coming with archers. But look at the spot that he's selecting. Well, the best he can, but against +2, no, he's gonna take some knights. Stark is doing, well, the best out of it, man. Look at this. He need they're dancing nearly, but the knights are not killing anything.
Yeah, Paladin with a bit of a miss patrol there. Now he's here to get the clear up as well. I think the most important thing at the moment is that Fire does a lot of damage to Lux as well.
Yeah, he's man, they're still in the game. Well, with this only talk good about this Brazilian team, in this situation, they probably should be completely GG. But no, they're still fighting, and they are now counterattack. Okay, many crossbows for
feels
Fire.
Like shouldn't Yo have enough knights to take a good fight there as well? Goku will be so far behind. Fire, does he want to trade those off? I don't think so.
Yeah, Lix got ballistic too. Fire also, but he need to go home. Now he need to play defensive nearly because the knights are coming, and if he's getting these 2 versus 1, then that can be a disaster complete for the team. He need some time to Goku to recover a little. What? Paladin on the way to Imp. What the hell, man? Arbalest, man. This is because the Arbal is in this game. Siege Owners, Nelly. I mean, they are Siege Owners. I'm gonna call the archers Siege Owners, man. Because this is not normal, man.
Let's take a look at the engagement here for Mr. Fire. Loses a lot of his crossmen. Does reasonably well, though. But as expected, he is getting cleared up. Ooh, and that's the snowball that they could.
No, but the trade,
really
Lily, the trade is good for Fire. According that he was 2 versus 1, he's taking a lot of knights. So more or less it's okay. And now what Goku is doing, what? Goku is trying to recover the boom a little bit, but look at the village numbers with Mr. Yo.
Oh yeah, that's not fair. He is a solid 25 villages ahead. Goku now sends knights out +1/+1 and bloodlines on those. But yeah, really tricky for him to come back into this one. Actually, Paladin even has 3 TCs. That's surprising to me. Yeah.
What? Well, I mean, yeah, it's like he was with 1 or 2 to Imp, like 1 TC, but he still have the resources. Well, China economy is great, like you said in the start. So it's a good civilization to try to do this, but the problem now is going to be clear for Stark. Stark got Ethiopian archers, which is great. But don't take the fight, Paladin! What the hell?
It's so bad.
Exactly. Well, I'm agree with you, Nearly. Like, it's obvious why you take this fight, right, Nelly? I mean, you're about to be an Imperial and you take this fight? Can't be, man. It can happen.
Absolute anti-timing there, and look at that. He stays on the hill. I think retreating might have been the better option, and now he tries to micro some, but why would you do that? Knights are coming over. You get the upgrades pretty soon, and it looked so beautiful for him just seconds ago. Now he reaches Arbalest with no Arbalest left.
What Arbalest, Nelly? What Arbalest, man? He lost absolutely everything. Mr. Yo joined the party. Of course, he's gonna be fine. Now Fire is on the way to Imperial. Of course, Stark is gonna have a hard time. Absolutely, but there is some Arbalists from behind. And those Arbalists from behind, from Paladin, they will do a lot of damage. It's true that Fire could do the damage as well against... Oh no, man. Lix is Imperial Age too. What is this, man? Everyone go Imperial with 0 economy?
Well, that's how Arbalests work, right?
Yeah.
Can get to them so easily. Chinese have the strong economy, and well, Saracens, they can buy their stuff and balance the eco so nicely. Rams now knocking at the front door. Stark, where is he sending his villagers? Well, not to the back for sure.
Yeah, well, he's now coming with some good amount of knights. Goku 13 is still 20 villages behind, which is normal. The problem here is that the advantage they got from the start is massive. It was another pocket, right, Nelly, but with Mr. Yo as a pocket, Mr. Yo is not gonna throw this disadvantage.
Absolutely not. And let's take a look at his resources. He actually keeps producing knights quite heavily. 5 stables working at the moment. Pretty big here, and he wants to dive in deep onto Stark.
Yeah, but Mr. Yo has 100 villages in comparison with all the others. If you check the village numbers, Licks and Paladins are pretty low, to be honest. But now Stark is getting big problems. Big problem because he's getting raided big time. Do you think Fire will be able to do something in the other side? Goku is still sending knights, but I don't know anymore. A lot of archers from Blue joining the party.
He's kind of in the bald spot before from Grand Barra, right? It's him really needing to carry, but having an immobile unit. So, yeah, he will go for the big push, and he most likely will kill Lux, but I think it will take him way too long, and once he arrives at Mr. Yo, it's likely that he will face Paladins.
Yeah, also Mr. Yo has 133 population. Goku 100 pop. I mean, he's trying to recover. Got 94 village, which is good. But Mr. Yo, 29 knights at the moment, while Goku 7. So how they're going to stop this? Stark will get destroyed.
Stark will get destroyed.
He's getting destroyed.
Lux is getting destroyed as well, though.
Ooh, when a castle forward on his face. Well, then Stark should move his economy, man. As much as possible. Ouch.
He's very stubborn there and tries to reboom, tries to build the archery ranges there. But what can, like, if he gets to like 20 crossbowmen and castle age here, what are those really doing? I think completely falling back and, well, leaving the defense to Mr. Goku might have been the better option.
Well, do you think that League's decision is alright? Well, it's true that now they have advantage and he's reading a lot to yellow, but he sacrificed himself. Because now at home, Fire could kill everything. So maybe now Red should go as fast as possible to Goku and try to save him. The problem now is that he's basically 2 players dead.
Yeah, if you save Goku, then you can't win the game, right? You prolong the loss of the game. He needs to do damage at the front, and that's the beauty of Luke's move, right? He knows he couldn't fight the Arbalest, but he could easily fight a Castle Age player.
Yeah, and he's doing exactly that. Now, but now Fire is trying to go maybe to Mr. Yo, but might be late. I don't know. It's too many Arbalests. It's true that Mr. Yo is still on the way to Imperial, so those Arbalests can still do a lot of damage. But now he's trying to defend yellow. The score difference, of course, is increasing more and more. But the Stark is just now with 48 population destroyed and GG because they have resigned. Only Goku is still there. Well, the game was decided in the start when Goku got destroyed nearly.
Yeah, and not really sure how that happened. I think like Fire opening with Men-at-Arms there, and then losing a bit of control, right? His eco looked so weird, so few villagers on gold, 1 lumber camp only, farms were late as well, and yeah, he simply didn't get the archer numbers, and Lux, he is a guy who is so good at finding weak spots. Yeah,
I mean, he doesn't care to sacrifice himself and go to other spot but make a lot of damage. Still, Paladin, in my opinion, Nelly has played probably stronger than we expected from him being as a flank. Plays solid, man.
Yeah.
Really solid against the start.
Against Mr. Yo. Yeah.
And Mr. Yo, Mr. Yo was, what I mean is, Mr. Yo was with Leagues most likely going to the pocket, and he was more or less playing against a Star 1v1, and he did pretty well. Well, let's check the statistics and see what we can see there. Is like Paladin killed the most in the game, 100 units. Fires 61 largest army. The economy, well, check the economy difference between both pockets nearly.
16k food against 13k food. Pretty massive, and gold close to double.
Yeah, but, well, was brutal. In this kind of situation, was brutal. Look at Leaks, nearly 66 villages. I mean, he doesn't care, man. He just makes 66 villages, army is sent all over, and, well, it was the teamwork, because otherwise Fire will take Leaks probably completely, but this is 3 versus 3, and nearly, let's go for the second game right away.
Okay, you're a fast boy, my man.
And let's go for the second game. From this series, hopefully we don't see any Titanic because it can be crucial here. And we have now 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's go, Nearly. And well,
I took your let's go earlier without the countdown. Okay. You
It's
have
fine.
to do another countdown at 30 seconds.
it's fine. I am on 30 seconds now. Where you are?
31, 35.
Well, we are fine then. We are
Okay.
fine. I am in 40 seconds, so let's go.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, okay, Fog of War, and we can see Mr. Yo as Magyars, and Yellow Goku is Slavs. But here in this map, nearly the pocket, the flank, it's more about the civilization, more about the coordination, the strategy, the decision, right? Because look at this map. Oh,
Yeah,
and
it is so open. No woodlines in the center.
Look at Leaks,
and-
nearly. Look at Leaks, nearly. Minute 1. Taking the elephant. Already.
Here's Mongols even, so that could be really juicy for him. Could maybe play with 3 elephants. Could we see a block here from Mr. Stark?
Well, he has the eagle. Should be good for blocking, but and he did it. You think? Well, I mean, Lemmy can be very strong, but now you lose the control. Like that, the scout is from with 2 minutes, half HP. So this is not what you want in this kind of map.
Yeah, let's see what the opening is going to be for Lux. Oh, he might actually run into the TC. No. Okay, dodges that one, and... Oh, steals a goat.
Yeah, he's still in some. Also, I'm Paladin. And Paladin on the right side. Oh, it can steal another 2. Oh, he didn't see it. He missed those 2. Close. No, he can see it. Now he noticed. And he's gonna take 300 fruit from the goats. Anyway, let's explain a little bit the map. You can see Coliseum. The wood is only at the edge of the map. And you can see how all the planets are located into the map. Not in the center, but far from the wood. And, well, invite to crazy aggressive games.
And I think this is a team strategy here. Picking Vietnamese to know the TC spot of the opponent. Picking Mongols for more vision on the scouts. So they pick those civilizations with the intention to lame.
Yeah, but they are lame, man. Look at Paladin Scout, 5 HP nearly, and he's gonna take the fatty. The elephant, super big and fat with 400 food, is gonna be under the TC right now. There you go.
Okay, sweet move here, and well, that's a nice start for him for sure. We'll have a third boar at the top / elephant, and yeah, I like the opening for YinYang here.
But in this kind of maps, don't you think that the players, they should try to lure as fast as possible? Like when he was taking a limit, he was trying to push the zebras, and you cannot get limit the zebras. Try to get the elephants as fast as possible. It's 400 food.
Well, then you have more food rotting as well. But yeah, well, what's your scout doing later, right? You push the zebras because you want to, after pushing them, use your scout to explore. If you push the zebras after you took the boars, well, then you don't have time to scout anymore.
Yeah, it's a tricky situation, I know. But in this map, if you know the map properly, you almost don't need to explore. I mean, you know that it's open completely. So you can explore a little bit later than you know the maps, because you don't need to find the wood. You know that the wood is going to be around, and just look now, Leaks TC Paradise. Look at the amount of food he has under the TC.
Yeah, that's really sweet. But for example, like, Lux moving out so early with his scout also gave him the intel that he will face 2 open gold spots, right? He knows how easily he can put on pressure against Stark now.
Okay, some people is asking in the chat, and I have to mention, why these big teams are in the qualification. There's not a single team invited. Everyone has to take the spot to qualify to the main event, and then everyone has chances to participate and get there. Of course, the favorite will have, in theory, a easier bracket, in theory always, and but everyone has to fight their spot. Being said that, just because, yeah, some people nearly, well, there's people that is new, they don't know how the tournament is going, so point out some information. And
But why didn't they watch your educational video on your YouTube?
I don't know, man. Good point, man. I mean, in YouTube there is a video that I try to explain everything there. Yeah, that's also truth. And you can see how the tournament is working completely. Anyway, Now we focus and look, 8 minutes 52 seconds, Goku super fast up, but exactly the same time that the Mongols. So the Slavs' pocket is going to be really quick this time. But man, you need to be careful with the walls, because here the rating can be brutal.
Okay, now the first attack here from Fire at the berries of Mr. Paladin, who didn't see that at all. Now puts the villagers instantly. That worked out okay as well. No, but the villager backs out. One loss.
Yeah, he lost one really quick. He didn't notice. Paladin a little bit behind. He's gonna be in feudal age very soon, but Fire, I don't think so that he's gonna try in this map castle. It's of course not, but he will have the food to go up. He need to drop the food now. I am on his point of view. 400. No, he's doing more values. Okay, and he still have 25. Do you think it's a possibility in this map castle? Is this like a suicide?
Yeah. It has to be massive feudal play here. I'm not really sure how Carthage would ever work. And look at that, Stark. He will play this quite aggressively with Incas.
Quite aggressive? Okay, man. 6 villages going aggressive over Leaks. Well, I don't know if Leaks is the best player to make this kind of strategies. He's usually really used to this. I'm gonna check now. Star point of view, fog of war. He can see the wood for Leaks. Coming with 6 villages. 3 potential, no. Future men attacks because he's doing already the upgrade. And now, what defense against that? Mr. Leak, he should send more villages to counter. He got already archers.
Well, he's getting the defensive tower up. He will obviously ask Mr. Yo to send every single scout there. Archer's nice in those spots. Spearman needs to fight this one off. Man-at-arm upgrade now finished. The villagers don't really know where to go.
Yeah, he's doing an outpost, but the tower is going to be there. Now there is a big battle there. The Man-at-Arms did some damage. Did he make Blacksmith? No. Don't you think that with Incas, like the Blacksmith, we are expecting the Blacksmith already to make the upgrade? Okay, the Blacksmith is there, but not the upgrade yet. Oh my god, that tower.
Oh, Stark! That's so risky!
What is he doing? Look at this with 4 scouts and 3 archers. This is, oh my god, the Titanic. The Titanic nearly, la. Look at that. I mean, the scouts are there from Goku, but those are not going to be enough. This village archer is scout. This is disaster move by a Star. What is he doing?
Oh god, I have no idea why he thought that was the right move. Felt like he needed to do the damage now, but he can play a normal game here as well. His KD 2 to 10. He is sitting at 18 villagers at the 13-minute mark.
He's doing a Leaks move, man. He's doing a Leaks move. I love you, Leaks. Well, he don't understand his English, so it's good. We can say that he's doing a Leaks move. But usually, you don't see this kind of moves to a Stark. Stark is like more a consistent player, right? More a defensive and boomer player. We don't see this kind of strategy from a Stark often.
I'm really surprised why he felt that was the necessity here, why they needed to go for Incas and do this with so little scouting. I'm just shocked.
Yeah, it really makes no sense. I on his point of view, fog of war, you can see the scouting he has done till this point. It's just crazy. Now he's doing a tower obviously on stone. He just need to try to recover. He's doing few eagles, but he has no resources at all. Of course, his wood is safe because his wall, the tower, it's gonna be, yeah, it's gonna be in time to defend the stone. But now he needs more towers all over the map, Nelly.
Yeah, but that's not the concern, right? The big problem is that Goku again will be completely open, and he is not on stone, I assume. And Goku here will suffer so much. He needs to build a defensive tower at his woodline, but that means Goku shouldn't get gold for ages.
Yeah, and another thing, now he forced probably Goku. It's true that he has a Slav's great civilization for the economy, but now Goku need to make all the upgrades in the scouts. He's gonna be lonely. He need, I don't know, I mean, well, Bloodlines he can't afford it, I believe. He has no gold, but he need to go exactly scale Bardin armor, need to make the upgrades, and then he's going to delay probably his transition to Castellage again.
Yeah, but he's facing an opponent that already has forging on his scout, that can build scouts cheaper as well. I think this is going to be really rough for Goku if we have to think that he should be the one carrying.
Yeah, well, I think we're starting to notice what you pointed out in the start, Nelly. They need to play a lot together as a team, and we are watching how the Chinese are used to play together. They know exactly what they want to do, or it looks like this.
Oh yeah, and oh god, Goku, he is not taking the greatest fight with the scout there. Do they want to dive under the woodline? That feels like a risky move. Don't throw your army advantage here. Those eagles not really providing too much as well either.
Well, at least he got something. They let Stark a little bit lonely now, trying to recover. 26 villages is still really behind because he lost a lot in the start. Now Fire is trying to help. Need to go back. Look at those scouts. He's gonna take now a good fight. Well, we'll see. Fire is joining the party with those archers and now +1 armor. Maybe they can do a good engagement here.
I don't think so. Just retreat, and there's so much more army coming from the top as well. And then, well, Goku is sitting again in the spot, okay, facing so many archers that his scouts can't really engage.
Yeah, well, Fire is there. His scout's going back again. Let's see if he's gonna take blue archers, like you say, Teal Paladin with archers as well. The scouts are doing some good job. It's +1 attack against +1 defense, but now Fire is doing a good job for sure. But still, Stark is so damn behind.
Oh, I think Fire should get cleared up here, no? Scouts maybe... Okay, they're not committing. I think this could have gone better. I think SY could have won a fight here.
Yeah, but they are not doing. I think now they are taking a good battle, the Brazilians, and still they are clearly behind. They have basically 3 players versus 2 at the moment.
Yeah, like Stark isn't bringing too much on the map for sure. And behind this, SY is doing a beautiful job of warning the full map.
Well, that's the good thing. When you are that clear advantage, you say, okay, the only way to throw is that we get raided at home. How do we can avoid that? Bam! Wall all the map.
yeah. And, well, that's maybe a way indeed to lose, right? If we see mass eagles at some point from Stark, but that's something in the far future. Goku still 2 stables, now gets bloodlines, but without any potential of counterattacks. It again seems to be Fire that needs to carry.
They are trying to defend. The problem is, how is the foot going for Mr. Yo? Well, he's still not going up yet. Definitely not Goku either, but Paladin again. Look at Paladin economy. Well, Fire is up to Castle Age, okay. Fire is doing actually a really nice game, but he can't carry if one plays that behind, man.
We'll see about that. More scouts now active back in the food economy here. Goku, as I said, it will take him so long till he even can get onto gold. Fire, he needs to get some damage now. Maybe some skirms could have been nice for Paladins.
Yeah, well, now this is a good spot here for Fire. He's forcing him to move some villages. He needs to delay it a little bit. Now Mr. Yo is coming, but with some good micro, those scouts should die. Well, the scouts are with +1 armor, but he needs to micro properly. It's gonna be difficult. He's now a scout and archers, but he's trying. Fire is really trying. Oh my goodness, it's so complicated at home. You can see the amount of farming leaks with the archers, a lot of scouts. It's incredible the amount of farming from Mr. Yo. And Mr. Yo, he saw that he got a big advantage. Nearly, instead of trying to go castle, he just mass army and bloodlines going full push.
Yeah,
Mr. Yo.
That's really strong. Now at stable number 3 even, so that's full scouts by him. And they really decimated the numbers here for Mr. Fire, who felt like he could have had a timing.
Yeah, and now, well, let's see. He's still adding a lot of scout, but now Fire with those archers can do something. The problem for Fire Nelly is that Paladin is almost castle-age as well. It's true that he will have the Krobos faster, but not big advantage anymore because he got double. And Goku at home, damn, all the game idle. All the game damn idle.
Well, it's just if you like instantly lose 6 villagers at the start, it is pretty much impossible to look ever good again in this one. Let's take a look. Fire can maybe do something, but the walls are up now. University probably won't go up, but Fire can't camp the spot the whole game long.
Yeah, well, let's see. Let's see, because he's trying to get in. Or not. Oh, he's trying to kill the university. Alright. They cleaned the military finally from leaks. They really clean. But the big problem is, even with 3 stables and crazy amount of scouts. No, crazy amount, no. 20,000 scouts by Mr. Yo. Nearly he's dancing with those scouts. And Mr. Yo is still on the way to Castle Age. And now we'll clean everything from Fire.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's so good. And Fire, as we said several times, our eyes were on him to carry this one. Where are the scouts of Goku just so far off? And, well, that's just Magia's played to perfection, right? Cheaper scouts, and he just puts 20,000 on the map of those.
Exactly, man. And just look, he's going to be Castle Age while Goku is not even mining gold yet, Nelly. He's still not even mining gold yet. This is gonna be a 2-0. Did you expect this performance for both teams? Well, probably for China, yes, but we expected maybe a little bit more from Brazilian. What do you think?
Well, Brazilians, they had some problems finding good schedule times. That means most likely they couldn't train either. They only played like 2-3 hours before we actually cast those games here, so I don't think they got a lot of practice in, and therefore I expected as well with all their preparation to look really strong.
Well, it's a pity. It's a real pity. They don't. Come on, Nelly. We have to prepare. These Corona times, we cannot go out. Only Age of Empires playing, Nelly. We can't do anything else.
I'm doing it, man. You don't have to tell me.
Okay. I'm not blaming you, man. I'm reminding the players you can't go out. Let's go all into practice. But man, this is going to be sadly a 2-0. But too clear, because you can get a 2-0 after 2 crazy games. But yeah, some big mistakes.
I don't really understand the suicide there by Stark.
Yeah.
Didn't really go for the blacksmith, and then, well, you're not really playing Incas to their full strengths, and then the game kind of felt decided. Game number 1 there, nice team play by SY for sure. And the Brazilians, they're still trying to hold on, obviously know how much there's on the line. They want to play in the main league, but it feels like they need to try their luck against Slavic supremacy in the Gold League.
Well, it's almost impossible. The Star got 20,000 towers as well, but now he's against nice +2 nearly +2 knights, going with the Eagles. Now those archers killing completely yellow, and when we check the achievements, we're going to see how much gold Goku got in the whole game. Probably 200, maybe, with some lag, because it was unable to take gold all the time, and till now is even going to go for a Siege War sub forward against Fire. The domination has been real.
Yeah, I will predict something like 105 gold for Goku in the whole game.
Nearly maths. Well, oh, be careful with the knights. Knights from Mr. Yo and crossbows. Nah, it's completely over, nearly. I mean, I'm trying to find how they could come back, but it's impossible. He's even going to take the TC
at the front.
and not deleting either. Yeah, he knows his. I mean, I am on Fire point of view. 900 wood, 6 foot, 35 gold, 0 stone. Yeah, destruction, man.
Yeah, woodline in the back for Goku. Where did all those villagers go? Did he send them home, or did they just die?
Yeah, well, but then we see nearly how important in team games is the practice, man. The teamwork and practice is so crucial, man.
And well, I mean, Stark finally resigns as well.
Yeah, GG. I mean, I'm pretty depressive with this series. Nearly, I expected a lot more. I was kind of expecting that the Chinese, usually in these tournaments, like they never fail, right? Like a big fails.
Yeah, actually, I don't remember any like big wall fails. It's most of the time, if they lose, it comes down to maybe Lux getting punished too much, or Paladin screwing something up in the micro department. But didn't happen here.
Yeah, no. They played actually very, very solid. They knew, because I was talking with Mr. Yo, and they knew that, they have to win because they need to be in the main stage. And against these players, one game you lose, and best of 3, you are almost bye-bye. So, yeah, let's see the statistics. Economy. Goku, you were 112 gold, nearly.
What? Where?
Gold collected, 112 gold. But he got the most food, you know? I mean, he couldn't take any goal in the whole game, man, as a pocket. He couldn't take any goal. Crazy. Incredible. Well, that was the second series of the day. Let's take, since we are in the middle of the series today, Mr. Nilly, a small break, and I message you when we are about to start the third series.
Okay.